But what would you wish to a brand new agent who is entering real estate landscape industry and they would like to join Century 21 Circle?
To put it short and sweet, it's garbage in, garbage out. To expand on that is really just about the work ethic and the mindset when you enter into the real estate industry for the first time. Whether you've been in the workforce before or not in the workforce, and this is just your first kind of entry, you have to treat it like a job. You have to make sure you have a start time and end time. You have to get dressed for that job. I recommend coming into the office every day and creating your routine. That routine is going to evolve over time as you start to gain business and gain traction, but you need to set your routine. Whatever amount of time you're using to cold call, whatever amount of time you're using to prospect your database and build that database. You've got to learn the business from everybody around you. So hard work, persistency, consistency, and showing up. If you put in the effort, it will come out in spades. But also, side note, everyone, just make sure you have 6 months of savings because you're not going to make $1 in that first 6 months. And if you do, kudos, but don't expect it. So it's just, again, effort that puts in.
And then the support that they get from the company. So I think it is very important for a brand new agent to also associate themselves with the brand they're joining.
Correct.
And it has to be that chemistry and that understanding that they will receive the support and they have someone to turn to when they are struggling or they are confused or they are depressed.
And you know, Century 21 Circle is especially prepped and armed and ready for that type of agent. We actually have 2 little arms that we didn't touch on, but we have a real estate school.
Oh, okay.
So we have the Real Estate School Academy, and that is a source for people to get licensed and continue and do CE, continuing education. And we have that in all of our states. And then additionally, we have a whole education arm that includes a lot of great instructors, learning platforms, constant education and training and reinforcement of everything Century 21 Circle and everything that it takes to be a real estate agent. So we're ready to help you get there.
And probably coaching, right?
Absolutely. That's
How to
definitely part of
focus,
that's
yes.
definitely part of the education arm. We've got a great number of team leads out there that is their daily mantra. You know, let's get you one more deal.
Great. And do you encourage teams?
We do. We encourage, not encourage. We don't shy away from them. They are a product of today's market. I understand them. There's power in them, especially for newer agents. I understand the attractiveness of that. There's also sometimes a need just so that you can actually service a large group of units that you're doing. So we don't shy away from it.
Great. Yeah, because I think it is like a new push and it's rather recent. Just a few years ago, it wasn't popular. In some companies, it wasn't even allowed.
Correct. And you know, there's always different financial structures with it. I get it. But again, what's good for the agent, what's good for the consumer. And if it makes sense, it makes sense.
Well, that's the bottom line, right?
Exactly.
Well, thank you, Melissa, so much. Thank you. And it was such a great pleasure to be here with you and all the best to you in your new role. I'm sure it will be even more successful than ever before. And you are bringing such great fresh air to the company, to your agents. So all the best.
Well, I appreciate it. Thank you, Lucy.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.